Rock and roll. I just love this wall. So I'm guessing this is Kindlestown, Bellevue. Let's pretend it's one of the local
Of course.
Yeah, looks amazing.
This is the grounds I grew up on.
This is your garden from home. You decided to bring your garden with you, a picture of your garden.
Exactly.
We're obviously at Doe Eyes. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a nice shot of the outside because I just think that this place is so beautiful. I just want to show people the outside and the... Good dog, Max. You all right? Good dog. Now let me see. I'll just get killed with a quick... boom, boom, boom. Nobody indicates in this coming up this... Oh, that's beautiful, yeah. Rock and roll. And we're right in the middle of beautiful Delgany. With it must be very hard for you working beside the sexy Farley brothers and just not... It must be just a constant draw, like a siren call.
Gets me out of bed every morning.
It's a siren call, I'd say, all the time. Beautiful place. And this, how long have you been here now? You've been here...
We opened in December.
All right.
2015, so we've been open nearly 3 months now.
Ah, great. And it just is, it is one of those sort of spots where, you know, even as I walk by it, you just notice it. It's very kind of, you know, the colouring, the look. I'll just have a quick look at these beautiful beautiful rooms here. Now, the Doe Eyes, you were telling me just before we rolled, there was a good reason for this, besides the fact that it obviously is connected to what you do here. The Doe Eyes name came from...
well, I actually set up my own business about 2.5 years ago. And what happened was, originally I was fabulous, so it was all pop arty and young and fresh. And when I decided on this location in Delgany, I found it funny. I was talking to a friend about the animal theme that was going on in Delgany. So there's the pigeon house, the bear paw deli, and the horse and hound. So I decided I was going to find my own spirit animal and include that into the name of the business. So a friend actually came up with the idea of Doe Eyes, and I felt that it kind of complemented the whole. It encompassed what we were doing. So then once we got the name Doe Eyes, then the whole antler theme that kind of looked like lashes tied in as well. And then the decor, kind of, we wanted it to tie in as well.
And in this line of work now, you've been doing this for quite a while. I mean, how many years would it be altogether?
I'd say about 7 years now.
Right, yeah. So you're getting good at it finally, hopefully. You're getting the hang of it.
So. Yeah.
So I know that on the website itself there's a kind of list of all the various different things you do, but we mentioned before, just when I spoke to you briefly, just about the fact that there's certain questions that people generally always have, because, you know, you go to any business, you kind of think, you know, there's certain things that come up again and again. Yeah. So what were the 3 questions you mentioned them, but I didn't quite...
Well, funny enough, since I've been in here, a lot of people ask me if we have a wine list.
Hey!
People seem to think it looks like a wine bar. And then after that, what I get a lot of people from around here coming in asking is, will it suit them? Because I think there's this association with a very glamorous look, when in reality what we do here is very much a natural look. So for example, my mom, I always use the example of my mom because she just wants to look fresh. So nobody ever can tell that she has them on, but it opens her eyes, and a lot of people would say it takes years off you. So it's funny how it's the subtle things, the definition, that makes that difference. And the other question that I get a lot of my own clients tell their friends about is that you don't feel them. If they're done properly, they won't damage your lashes. If they're done properly, they're isolated properly, the right length is put on. But also, you should not feel them. There's no reason to feel them. If they're applied properly, there shouldn't be a sensation of tightness or heaviness, because they're light, they're very light, and if the natural lashes aren't stuck together, you're just isolating a lash, and an extension goes on a hair.
Nice.
So you don't feel them.
And in regard to the actual process now, for example, you know, I'm incredibly attractive. It would obviously benefit me to have some kind of... Do men ever go for... Because men are kind of crossing over into that metrosexual thing where certainly clothes is kind of a given that you can wear anything. Would men ever kind of, do you think, go for it?
I've had a few men ask me about them, certainly. No man has actually...
been brave enough.
Come in to get them done, but who knows, I'd be completely open to it. I mean, beauty's for everyone. Yeah. I do actually have men that come in for brow shaping.
Okay,
and that's just more trimming, it's just more maintenance. It's not really giving them a shape, it's just more giving that groomed look. And I think men are becoming a lot more aware of that. They seem to be getting into the beards and a groomed beard like yourself.
Hey.
I don't do beards, but I do brows. So yeah.
I could get extensions, maybe get dreadlocks. I'm just thinking too, you're here like 5-6 days a week. I don't know what sort of hours we're talking.
6/7 days a week. In December when we first opened, it was mental, and I'm absolutely over the moon. It was really lovely. The response was wonderful. But now, obviously, going forward, we're trying to have a bit more of a balance. I'm trying to have a bit of balance in my lifestyle. As I play rugby on Sundays, I do have to squeeze that in.
Yeah. Well, it's an obvious connection when you think of, you know, someone like Doe Eyes and you know, looking beautiful and the extensions and obviously you're very beautiful. Obviously people just think of rugby too, so it's a natural.
They just blend together so naturally.
It hardly needs to be said even, you know, it's just a given, yeah.
Yeah, I try to encourage all my clients to come down on Sunday to get muddy on the pitch.
So we're dealing with 5 days a week now at the moment, or what way are we?
Well, I'm open Monday to Saturday.
Right.
And I think a lot of people are off on a Monday. A lot of people work Tuesday to Saturday, so it suits them. So I try to open as much as possible, and I enjoy the job. So it's not.
And it's a booking thing then. I mean, I guess we'll have it on the website. Just if you look above this video, I'm sure you'll see that it's listed right there. But you've got a phone number and email and all that is the easiest way to.
Yeah, I don't have my website set up just yet, just because with setting up a business and everything, it's there's so much to think about that. I'm lucky enough to have a shop front, so people do know I'm here. Well,
when the website is up, obviously people watching this could be, you know, this will be up for years. We can just sort of point them above this video. Again, will be your website when it's all ready to rock and roll. So that's amazing, beautiful place, and you know, I'm always tempted to get something done, but I just feel I am incredibly beautiful.
I've got the iPad there. I can book it.
Rock and roll.